Hey guys, Kilo here. Welcome to another Game Joel game called Home. The last Game Joel game I played on this channel was probably whatever it's called. You are an adventurer for hire. You take a variety of jobs and contracts to earn a living, usually involving hunting monsters or criminals, escorting merchants and royalty, etc. I played Freedom last time and it was okay, wasn't the best, but it's the peak of one of the worst winters in years, and a warm fire quickly became a necessity to survive. Not too long ago, you purchased your own home on the outskirts of town. It's a nice change of pace from moving between inns all the time, but after so many days of returning to an empty, bare home, you feel slightly bored of the routine. Nevertheless, you keep on working. Why does he have white hair and how do I control? Okay. Wazadi. A fire crackling warmly. Can I sit? Go out and work for the day. You spend the day tracking the beast that has been eating the local farmer's cows. ... You eventually track it back to its lair and defeat it, saving several cuts and bruises in the process. You claim your well-earned reward and then return home. I like how the E goes front and backward. Oh, no, it's normal again. Make a simple meal and sit next to the fire eating. There's not much else to do in the day as we warn you out. Go to bed early. Okay, that's all the fire can do. You escort a merchant carriage between two towns, facing numerous packs of bandits along the way. The long travel in the cold and frequent fighting is draining you, but you were given a good sum of gold and some food as payment. You return home exhausted. Oh, you can't work, okay. Once again, you make a basic meal and fall into the chair next to the fire. You throw on some more wood on the fire and go to bed. I really feel like I'm going to get slaughtered at my house. That's how I'm feeling right now. You work as the bodyguard and guide of the Lord visiting a nearby town. Although he is accompanied by 4 of his own guards, he hired you for the knowledge of the area. The Lord is an unpleasant man, but work is better than destroying monster nests in swamps. While walking through the markets, a clearly inexperienced pickpocket barges into the Lord and dashes off with a pouch of coins. Don't just stand there, fools. Catch the scum and bring him back here. You pursue the thief through a few streets, but quickly catch up to him in a side alley and tackle him to the ground. The thief is a very young man, maybe still a teenager. Please, sir, don't kill me. I can't leave my brothers alone to fend for themselves. Please just let me have this coin and my life, and I swear I'll never cross you again. Take the coin back. You take the coin pouch back from the thief and tell him to run. He scrambles to his feet and sprints around the corner out of sight. You tell the Lord you couldn't catch the thief, but he dropped the pouch during the chase. The scum deserve punishment, but I'll be merciful today. You at least got the coin back. That's what matters. Take half of it as payment. You may leave. Your work here is done. Soon after that, you return home. Backwards again. You practice some swordplay before once again going to sleep early. You spot an unusual request on the notice board in town. A traveling alchemist is looking for a place to stay until winter ends. They're offering a hefty payment for this. You decide to take the quest and go to meet them. You enter the local tavern, and as stated on the notice, the alchemist is sitting in the back corner by herself. You show her the notice, and she beams with joy. You're a lifesaver, thank you. There's not a hope of me getting my stock back home with the winter being as bad as it is, and none of the inns would let an alchemist stay because I'm apparently a hazard to the other guests. Don't worry, I won't set your home on fire or blow it up. Whatever it is people think alchemists do. Although I may need to bring a few of my own things so I can continue working while the weather has me cooped up around here. As she says this, she drops a sack of coins on the table. You're surprised that the table can take that much weight. You return home with the alchemist. Thanks for letting me dump my stuff here. Besides, this place seems like it needs more life in it anyways. You really don't spend a lot of time here, huh? Bedtime. With the alchemist's help, you make some dinner, and the two of you sit next to the fire and to eat. You both talk about work and the weird people and places you've encountered as a result of it. For the first night in a long time, you spend much of it laughing and talking cheerfully. You're surprised when you realize how late it is. You help the alchemist unpack the last of her belongings, and after showing her to her room, you head to bed. so I guess the next day. You take a job as a courier for a nearby townsmith, delivering weapons and armor to the city. It's long work and tracking through mounds of snow to get from town to the city just makes it worse. After returning from the deliveries, you go to claim your payment from the smith. As you enter the shop, you see the smith talking to his daughter, a somber look on his face. When he sees you in the doorway, he urges the daughter to go upstairs. You can tell from here that she's unwell. Her skin is snow white and she seems to be breathing slightly heavy. She rushes upstairs, her father is urging. "Welcome back, friend," the smith says, smiling warmly. "You're here for the payment, I assume. Just give me a second while I find the pouch." While he searches for the coin pouch, you think about the daughter, feeling worried. You mention how his daughter seemed unwell and ask if there's any way you can help. His expression darkens for a second before turning to his usual jolly smile. No, there's no problem. She caught the flu, it seems, nothing serious. He hands you your payment and bids you farewell. You return home worried about the smith and his daughter. Welcome back. I hate to ask, but do you think you could help me make some potions later tonight? I have plenty of a big batch to fill tomorrow. Don't worry, they're only basic ones. I'll show you how to make them. I guess. You spend the night helping the alchemists make batches of potions of various kinds. You learn a lot about alchemy in the process. You place the boxes of new potions in the alchemist's carriage outside. You remember the smith's child and ask if she's able to cure illness. According to her, if the sickness hasn't advanced too far, then it's usually possible. You clean up the leftover ingredients and apparatus while talking about the day's work and then go to bed. Okay, next day. You're heading out now? I'm going in a few minutes too. Thanks again for your help yesterday. Without you, I wouldn't have had time to even eat or sleep last night. You end up passing through the same town as yesterday on the way home from the monster hunt. You hear crowds of people shouting and cursing a few buildings over. You think it might be coming from the smith's shop, and you run there instantly. There's a mob of townspeople outside the shop trying to break the door down. Among the shouts and roars, you hear what some of them are saying. "She'll turn soon. The longer she lives, the more danger we're in. You must kill her. There's no chance for her." The majority of the mob seems blinded by rage, shouting much worse things. "Kill the demon. The child must die, or we all die." You thought you could hide her infection from us? Do you think you want to kill us all? You approach the mob and a few of them turn to you. Adventurer, the smith's daughter has been infected by a demon. It's only a matter of time before she becomes an abomination herself and kills us all. You can help us, yes. Please kill the child and smith if you have to. And you can keep everything in the shop and we'll pay you for your work. Explain there's a way to cure the child. Some of the townspeople realize how hastily they acted on their fear. A small few keep trying to break into the shop. The calm townspeople restrain their enraged friends, probably their attempt to make up for their mistake, and you rush into the shop. You tell the smith you're here to help and you know of a way to cure the daughter. My apologies, friend, but I don't think I can trust anyone right now. My own neighbors just tried to murder us. Some of them usually using weapons I made for them personally. As he says that, he looks to his daughter, who is hiding behind the counter. She seems barely conscious. The smith sighs and picks her up in his arms. God, I can't read today. I have no choice but to trust this isn't some trap. Lead the way. You and the smith bolt out of the house and don't stop running until you get home. You can hear the townspeople fighting amongst themselves in the distance. Eventually, you reach home. You tell the alchemist what happened. She gathers all the necessary supplies and asks you and the smith to help her. For what feels like hours, the three of you work to make potions, antidotes, and medicines. As you near the end of your stock of supplies, the child's breathing calms. Her skin regains its color, and she falls unconscious. The alchemist wipes her brow and takes a deep breath. That should do it. She'll be as healthy as ever by tomorrow. All she needs now is rest. The smith falls into a chair, sobbing with joy. Thank you, friends. I have no words to express my gratitude. Whatever you may need, I'm forever in your debt. We don't even have a home to return to now. I couldn't stand to look at my neighbors in the eye again. At least some of them realize the error of their ways, thanks to you. You tell the smith that they can stay for as long as they need it. Does your kindness have no limit? That's twice now you've saved us. We'll find a way to pay you back, I swear. The three of you clean away the supplies and equipment and put the home back the way it was. Glad we could help her. I imagine she'll be perfectly fine by the time you arrive home tomorrow. Thank you for all you've done, friend. I think I'll stay up and watch her for the night. You stay up talking to Smith about how his daughter has become infected. Apparently the two came across a lesser demon. While out in the woods, it managed to cut the child before the Smith could cut it down. He tried for days to find a cure himself, fearing what would happen if the people knew of his daughter's illness. His fears were eventually realized, and that's when you come along. You talked for a bit longer before eventually going to sleep exhausted. The Smith stayed up all night watching over his daughter. Good morning. You're leaving for work, I presume? Good luck out there. Once my daughter wakes up, I'll find a way to continue working my craft. I have no intentions of being just a freeloader here. Hey, looks like he stayed up all night last night. I even told him countless times she'll be fine, but he refused to sleep. Anyways, good luck to work today. Here, the usual. Whew, okay. You take a job defending miners from monsters lurking in the dark, winding tunnels. At the end of the day, you use some of the alchemist's medicinal bandages. You can practically feel your wounds vanishing. You collect your reward and return home, curious to how the Smith's daughter is doing. She seems fine. She's woken up. As you can see, she seems to be full of energy too. If only she wasn't so shy just to keep it all bottled up. It's a relief to see the two of them safe, though, considering what they went through. Things could have been a lot worse. Dad says you saved our lives. I don't know how to thank you for something like that, but thank you, friend. We're in your debt. That's what Dad would say, right? Did that sound okay, Dad? I think they understand, sweetie. Even a grown man like myself can't find the words to thank them for what they did to you. Or they did. You don't need to worry about something like that. Going to bed. The four of you talk about various things for the night. The Smith's daughter remains mostly quiet by her father's side. Occasionally he throws a question her way in an attempt to get her to open up some more. She still seems awkward in the new environment. It seems she'll need more time to settle in before she can feel completely comfortable around you and the alchemist. The Smith's daughter goes to sleep early, and you and the others follow suit a few hours later. Take a job gathering boar pelts in the woods. You don't know why exactly anyone needs boar pelts, but you really don't care as long as you get a reward. Although the wind and snow makes the work uncomfortable, it's an easy day, and you turn in the pelts to collect your payment. You arrive home earlier than usual. Welcome back. Dad's out at the Smithy in town, but he'll be back later on. The alchemist has been looking at me all day. I don't mind though. She's funny and really friendly. I've been learning a lot of things about potions as well. Oh, hey, you're back. Earlier than usual. The Smith isn't even home yet. I've been looking after the little one ever since he left. I'm going to bed. The three of you talk by the fire. The Smith's daughter is clearly more comfortable here, spending time with the alchemist. I hope he didn't die. She asks about your adventures, and you tell her some of your more interesting jobs. Her eyes are wide with wonder while you talk about the monsters you've hunted, the people you've met, and everything else that comes to mind. The Smith arrives home. His face lightens when he sees all of you. The four of you stay up talking cheerfully through the night. Eventually, you force yourself to go to bed. Oh, let's go see what it says. Good morning, friend. I trust you slept well. It's amazing how quickly she opened up to both of you. I guess it's all thanks to the alchemist. I wouldn't have thought she'd be so good with children. Anyway, good luck out there. Good morning. Come home safe, okay? And also, when you get home, do you think you could show me how to be an adventurer like you? I know it's dangerous for my age, but at least I want to know how to use a sword and keep people safe. You tell her you'll teach her if it's okay with her father. Really? Thank you. I'll ask him as soon as I'm finished helping with the alchemist. Hey, good luck today. Looks like she wants to help me with my work from time to time. She really is taking shine to the whole thing. While walking, she hands you the usual potions and bandages. The day is once again unremarkable. You hunt some animals and gather some meat for a village while the local hunter is unwell. You take your payment, return home. Hey, welcome home. Thanks to the little one, I managed to make enough stock for the day and can actually relax for once. You're asking why I'm still holding the potion. Honestly, I don't really know. Habit, maybe? Welcome back. My daughter's been telling me how she wants to learn to fight. This might be a surprise to you, but I have no problem with it. She should know how to defend herself someday, so why not start young? My only request is that you use these instead of steel ones. Gives you a pair of finely carved wooden swords. I made them earlier after she first asked me about learning. They should make things a bit safer than swinging those 3-foot razor blades around. Cool. Done. You teach the smith's daughter some of the fundamentals of defense and swordplay, evasion, distance, angles, and striking. The concepts don't come naturally to her, unlike alchemy. She's clumsy on her feet and is easily flustered, but she refuses to stop until she makes progress. After a few hours, she is already better than when she started. She's better at staying at a safe distance and is slightly more confident with her footwork. You call it at that for the night. She has much to learn, but she clearly has the drive to keep improving. The smith and the alchemist sat nearby and chatted the whole time. After you finish training, the four of you eat dinner and talk amongst yourselves. You go to bed afterwards, promising the smith's daughter that you will train with her every day you're able. Good plan to talk to these people. Where's the next day? Okay, come on, save. Again, already. She's only woke up. How much energy does a child have? As usual, take these. Okay, yeah, anything to say? Good morning. I don't think I've ever seen my daughter enjoy herself as much as when you were sparring last night. In fact, since we've been staying here, she's been happier and more energetic than usual. All the more reason for me to thank both you two. I'm sorry I'm not reading well today. Woke up a couple hours ago. You spend the day hunting a monster that has been eating a village's crops. You track it down and defeat it. Any injuries you take are quickly remediated. I don't know. I'm not even going to try. With the alchemist supplies. You take your payment and set off home. As you trudge through the wind and snow, you realize you've been looking forward to returning home each day. Something you haven't felt in far too long. You don't know how much longer this winter will last, or if others will choose to live somewhere else once it ends. You would gladly let them stay if they wanted to. And something tells you they might end up doing just that. That will be a choice to be made much later on, though. You approach the front door and realize that right now the only thing you really care about is that you're home. Did I beat it? Yes! I beat it! I was gonna end it like 6 minutes ago, but I beat it. Awesome. Well, anyways, guys, like, favorite, subscribe. Anyways, guys, like, favorite, subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, guys, stay foxy, my friends. Let's see if there's anything else. It's just a white screen, I think. Yeah. Bye, guys. Wink.